What is going on, everybody? This is Gabriel Jones giving you a drop of sun any chance I get. And today we're going to be reacting to the brand new album, a debut album from Stephen Sanchez called Angel Face. Alright, my last video I'm going to be filming in my old apartment, and we're going out with Stephen Sanchez. The last time I made a video on this guy, it was more of a bonus video where I checked out a few songs from his EP, What Was Not Now, as well as a live performance on Seth Meyers. At the time, I wasn't too familiar with his work, but I really enjoyed how romantic he could sound. But now I get to have a full-on experience with the Casanova, considering that this is his debut record. Before we delve in though, I want to advise everyone to leave a like and comment for this video, because the more engagement the video receives, the more likely YouTube will pick it up in the algorithm, so I thank y'all for that. Also, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell, because I could use all the support in the world, and it would put a huge smile on my face. That's all out of the way, and now we're going to jump into Angel Face. Track number 1, Something About Her. Ooh, I still love that echo his voice projects on the music. Ooh, such a dreary sort of piano, but a light piano. He's just head over heels for this girl. Ooh, I like how the guitars are just sort of entering in right now. Gotta give props to the backing vocalists, they work well with Stephen. He just is excellent at holding those notes. Okay, so that was Something About Her. Yeah, it has that same 50s vibe that we've been getting from Stephen. Love the gentle pianos, love the guitars, love the backing vocalists. He is a great vocalist, as always, and he always has that sort of romantic aspect to him. One thing I'm reading in the annotations is that apparently this is supposed to be a concept album, which I did not know going into this video. It's simply about Stephen loving someone, but he's now broken up with them, and now he's just singing his woes to all the people who would listen. Seems pretty straightforward, a good way to sort of open up the story. Yeah, there's some really good material going on with this, and I'm curious to see where else the story is going to go. Track number 2, Evangeline. I love that falsetto. Oh my god, yes. See, that's how you know he's really paying homage to the 50s, if he's referencing Mr. Sandman. A lot of gravitas in his voice. When I go up to heaven, that's what I'm gonna see. Very romantic line. Oh my god, he's just showing off at this point. Alright, so that was Evangeline. A very romantic song, you know, definitely something that is very easy on the ears. It had like a sort of whistling melody all throughout, and honestly that was very gentle for him to include. I also enjoyed the drumming. I really liked how authentic they sound. And yeah, this sounds like it's about a girl that he's very infatuated with, but she's just not ready to jump into the relationship. He's promising to give it his all and assure her that he will be there for her. And yeah, he's really able to sell that sort of emotion, you know, with the way he just holds his notes, especially towards the end. Yeah, some really, really good stuff. Track number 3, I Need You Most of All. Okay, this one has a little bit more pep to it. Something you could, you know, dance to pretty easily. This is definitely the kind of song they would dance to at prom back in the 50s, you know, if they couldn't play Elvis. Even have a little backup choir going on here. I mean, I need to escape this fantasy that I have going on in my brain. Yeah, this is some really good instrumentation right here. Like, yeah, just vibing with the tune. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He's a ladies' man. He's a ladies' man. He's a ladies' man. The guitar just really emphasizing on that last little note. Alright, so that was I Need You Most of All. Pretty straightforward lyrics, I gotta say. This is the point in the song where he's making a true declaration of love. Like, he's really emphasizing to Evangeline that he really wants to be with her. I don't need the sun, I don't need the rain, I don't need oxygen, I just need you in my life. You know, you're all I need. I wouldn't be surprised if at this point Evangeline is really starting to fall for him too. Because the way he has the drums going, the backup choir, the electric guitar paired with the glockenspiel. Oh yeah, he is just really putting it on at this point. This actually becomes a song they play at prom. I would not be surprised at all. You know, unless they do like a 50s theme. But yeah, some wonderful work as always from Stephen. Track number 4, Only Girl. I like how they play with the tambourine on this one. Kind of like the melody on this one, on the pre-chorus. Ooh, yes! Yes, this one has a lot of momentum going on with it. Ooh, yes. I'm the #1 leading brand when it comes to love. Just clapping my knees together to the beat. Damn, he is just selling it with his voice. Alright, so, Only Girl. That one, I gotta say, had a lot of energy going on with it. Like the rapid drumming and simple tapping, you know, really got us into the spirits. And this one had like a much faster tempo. And when it comes to lyrics, it's about this guy pleading for his girl to just be with him and nobody else, like, you're for me. And what I'm reading from the description is that it's from the perspective of a boy named Hunter, who I believe the Troubadour stole his girl from. I guess that sort of makes sense because you can gauge from the lyrics that he's being very possessive, like, you're only for me. So I don't know, is Hunter gonna sort of like seek his revenge against Stephen the Troubadour? We'll just have to see. Track number 5, Be More. Alright, we're back to the delicate pianos. I can't get over how much he holds those notes, like, for real. And then we got the sweeping violin to join us in on the music. You know, you can't just be singing in the rain, my dear. You gotta be more than that. Oh, we're just really elevating the voice now. Just really showing it some intensity. Yo! My dude is going fucking crazy right now. And then we got the delicate piano to close us out. Alright, so that was Be More, and yeah, that song was extremely romantic, like, for real. He went all out with the production, like the authentic drums and the high-pitched pianos, and oh my god, like, he was just going freaking bonkers with his voice. Like, he was just elevating to a new plane. Like, he really showing the ladies what he's made of. And on this song, he's really trying to sell to Evangeline just how immaculate he is, how he could be something beyond her own belief. It's a real declaration of romance for sure. Like, he's really selling it at this point. Yeah, a lot of great stuff to find on this song. Track number 6, Until I Found You. Alright, here we go. The massive hit song that has just been all over the charts. I probably won't talk about this one too much since, you know, I have talked about it in a previous video, but always great to listen in the context of the record, especially when it's a concept album. So let's get into it. Seems like he's lamenting on the breakup that happened on the first song. You know, I'm curious to know who Georgia Brown is, because it looks like she's helping Stephen with the song. Here we go. The guitar solo. The one's become famous all over the world. Alright, so that was Until I Found You. We've talked about it before. It sounds just as great as it always has. Yeah, I don't have too many thoughts on this one. It doesn't seem like it plays too big of a role in the entire, like, you know, story arc that's going on in Angel Face. So I think we could just move on from here. Track number 7, Shake. Hey, yo, an Elvis moving pelvis. Oh, yes. I live for that phrase. Yes, another classic pop culture reference. Keep it going, Stephen. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I like how this is going. I like this. I like this. Oh, yes, this one is fun. Yes! A saxophone solo. Oh, yes. I fucking live for this. Whew. Alright, so that was Shake. And I gotta say, I'm starting to regret wearing a hoodie for this reaction because, yo, that got me sweating my ass off. This one is like a nice sort of little groovy tune that you could like dance to when you're at a party or you're at a big dance. It's the big showstopper that everyone just gets into, you know? Just doing the jitterbug with each other like there's no tomorrow. And yeah, he was absolutely on some Elvis Presley type shit with the way he just got everybody up and moving, like almost like they're doing the twist. Oh man, yeah, that one just really got me like going. And yeah, from the looks of it, it seems like the protagonist is really starting to dance with someone that they really find to be attractive. Oh, but yeah, this one is a really good one. I'm digging this one. I'm gonna like revisiting it. Track number 8, High. Some staccato notes going on right here. Ooh. Ooh, there's a little bit of soul going on with this one. They're really on that doobie-doo kind of thing, if you know what I mean. Yeah, the temptation is just so strong within him. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, fuck yes! I love this electric guitar. The voice descends right there. Alright, so that song was called High, and boy, did it go pretty hard. The way the piano sort of plays if you're on cloud 9, of course we got Stephen's angelic falsetto, and the electric guitar that just comes in after the second chorus, like, holy shit, was I living for that. I was not expecting that, but yo, Stephen is working with the hard rock there. Yeah, I can't knock him for that. So it looks like at this point of the story, Evangeline is having an affair with Hunter, and the Troubadour is trying to help her escape from that relationship by promising a good life. Obviously, when he sings about getting her high, it's about, you know, hey, come smoke this marijuana with me, you know, to sort of relieve all your troubles. Escape from the bastard that is Hunter by just enjoying this Mary Jane with me. That's how you can tell he's a real bad boy type, you know? Just having some Mary Jane in his pocket. But yeah, I really like the grit this song sort of has. I really like how it has like a sense of danger to it almost. Like, you know, oh my god, what am I gonna do? But yeah, I really like the way he experimented with this tune. Track number 9, Doesn't Do Me Any Good. Okay, now I'm starting to get some soul from his music. Those descending xylophones right there. Pretty neat. Like, you could just picture the sweat on his face as he's belting these notes. Those haunting vocals do some pretty damn good work. And this cymbal tapping, yo, taking center stage on the chorus. Like, he's a really good drummer. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Bringing us that electric guitar solo once more. Okay, so that was Doesn't Do Me Any Good, and that song, kind of felt like a more painful song, What really jumps out at me at first glance is how much he sort of like experiments with R&B, it's like a much more soulful tune than a lot of the other songs. I wouldn't really call it straight up Motown because I don't know if Stephen has studied that part of the 50s as much. But yeah, I could sense the soul that he infused within the music here. The electric guitar solo towards the end was very splendid. I like how it paired with the cymbal tapping. The backing vocals also added a lot of like heartbreak to the entire song. And yeah, it seems like Evangeline is telling the Troubadour that she loves him, but she can't break apart from Hunter, and honestly, that just doesn't cut it for him if they're not going to end up together. This is obviously supposed to be like the second act low point of the entire concept album, and yeah, you could really sense the pain in Stephen's voice. At this point, I'm a little anxious if they're going to get together. Like, are they going to pursue a life full of love? We'll just have to see. Track number 9, No One Knows, with Laufey. Yeah, this one, it just feels like we're really singing the blues. Okay, I like how their vocals blend with each other. Oh, Jesus Christ, this is a toxic relationship. Oh, God. Okay. Seems like there's a lack of communication on their ends. Ugh. They just can't imagine life without each other. It's just, so insane. The drum's just leading into the final chorus. Sweet. Now we're just kind of getting that outro with two characters just wallow in their misery. Okay, so that was No One Knows. Very interesting track, really stands out from the story. My assumption is that at this point, Evangeline and the Troubadour are together, but they're sort of realizing just how difficult their relationship can be. But they just find that they're unbreakable still. Like, they just, for some reason, need each other in their lives. This is understandable since they're both very young in the story and they probably have little to no experience of what pursuing love is like. So when they have the sense that they should probably break up, they just can't because they just don't know what life is going to be like without this partner that they spent a significant amount of time with. Either way, I really enjoyed Laufey's vocals on this song. Like, she seems like she's very talented. I should probably check out some of her own stuff because I really, really digged her work here. And of course, the drumming was excellent. I love the cymbal work. And the guitars and the pianos, they all work together nicely. Yeah, this is going to be a really interesting song to revisit. Track number 11, Caught in a Blue. Okay, we got a little bit of a country influence right here. Ooh. Oh my god, that falsetto. Those blending vocals. Wow. This almost feels like a Spanish guitar, honestly. I might have been wrong about it having a country influence. All of me loves all of you. I'm a John Legend type. Alright, so that was Caught in a Blue, and yeah, this one seems pretty straightforward. It's the Troubadour making another declaration of love to his sweetheart, Evangeline. Although I am getting a different vibe from this one because it really feels like he's on the run. Like he's on the road trying to escape someone or something, because I know that Hunter's supposed to be like a part of the mob. The guy's name is Hunter after all, like get a hint. But yeah, there's almost something really mysterious about this one because it's like, you know, he wants to be with her, but I get the feeling that he can't, and there's just something tearing them apart, even though he really wants to be with her. Caught in a Blue is obviously supposed to mean how her blue eyes have captured him, and he wants to be lost in them forever. Overall, I don't have too much else to say about this song, except for that Spanish guitar, like, during, like, the instrumental break. That was pretty tight. But yeah, we can just keep moving forward. Track number 12, Death of the Troubadour. There you go. Yeah, this is what I was fearing. Here it is, the old Western music to play him out as his final breaths are being taken. Alright, so that was Death of the Troubadour, and it looks like this love story is just about to come to an end. It's just a sad monologue of the troubadour, Stephen the troubadour, being killed by what appears to be the mob, led by Hunter. And yeah, it seems like the music is really setting him off, with the old Western theme and then the gentle piano and the final 30 seconds. That was really beautiful, honestly. I can only imagine just how much Evangeline is just bawling with tears now that her loved one is now dead. They really do a great job at, capturing the sadness of the whole situation, the tragedy of it all. But I want to see just how this story ends, so why don't we move on to the final track of this LP. Track number 13, Send My Heart with a Kiss. It's very gentle with its opening. It's interesting. It almost sounds like it's being on some old recording, honestly. Ooh, yeah, that gets right in the heart. Right in the heart. And now it's gonna be crying eternally. Such a shame. Bring us on home, Stephen. Bring us on home. That's my dude. That's my dude. Alright, that was Send My Heart with a Kiss. And yeah, one last heartbreaker as we close the LP. Stephen is making his last declaration of love to Evangeline now that he's dead, and yeah, it's a real heartbreaker, I gotta say. And these lines on the verses and bridge are just so poetic, I need an ember to warm my lonely soul. My soul cries for you, for your love. And yeah, if that doesn't hit you right in the chest, I don't know what can. What's very interesting is that it almost sounds like this song was made in some kind of old recording. You can hear it very muffled. Even towards the end, as the track is fading out, you can sort of hear the static fade with it. The image I have inside my brain is Evangeline listening to this old recording to remember the troubadour and just crying her eyes out with the mascara just rolling down her face, now that she's not able to be with this boy. It really does have a sense of tragedy to it, and I have to commend Stephen for the way he illustrated that. So yeah, a lot to take in with this record, especially since it has a story with it. So I'm gonna take a break, I'll come back later and give you my final thoughts once I've listened to the album a second time, so bear with me. Alright, I am back and I'm ready to give you my final thoughts on Stephen Sanchez's Angel Face. Who would have thought that my final album reaction in this building would be a concept record? I had the idea of doing a Doja Cat video, but after looking at the runtime, I figured I should settle for something a lot simpler. When it comes to storytelling, Angel Face doesn't have anything too complex. It's a boy coming from a different lifestyle, ready to sweep a girl off her feet and start a life together, but her nasty boyfriend named Hunter is out to kill him for revenge, and so we have a tragic romance. It's nothing groundbreaking if I'm being honest, but what really sells the tale is Stephen Sanchez himself. His delicate voice pulls you into the story, adding just the right amount of emotion and really making you empathize with him longing for this girl. He's able to hold his notes for as long as he wants, adding new pitches, new volumes. Before he knows it, Stephen will have 1,000 Evangelines lining up for him. The instrumentation is also pleasing, and that includes the cymbal tapping, the high-pitched pianos, and the guitar solos that really show off just how much of a badass Stephen can be. Part of this album's charm is how it feels like he's performing all of it in front of a live audience, as if he's narrating a stage play. It also sprinkles in a few classic pop culture references, adding to the 50s aesthetic. If anything, this album feels like Stephen Sanchez can be more than the hit song Until I Found You. I'm very sure that he's gonna have an audience that's just as loyal to him as he is to Evangeline. My favorite songs would have to be Until I Found You, No One Knows, and Shake. My least favorite songs would have to be I Need You Most of All, Only Girl, and Caught in a Blue. And that ought to do it for today. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this album reaction. I had a blast with this one. I hope you did too. I was just enamored by Stephen's performance. And come next time, you might find me in a very different spot. So I can't wait to see how y'all react to that. Till then, if you want to follow me on social media, be sure to check out my Blue Sky, my Twitter, my Twitch, and my TikTok. Links will be in the description. And that's where we're wrapping up for today. My name is Gabriel Jones, and the sun may be setting, but I hope you were able to soak up those drops. Take care.